everybody. Welcome to the Vanessa Show, a place where we always give God thanks. Well, like I said, this is the fourth day of the convention, the Gospel Music Workshop of America. We're still in beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio. There's so many guests, there's celebrities, there are young people, there's choirs, quartets, solo artists, name it. Everything is right here at the Gospel Music Fest. Did I say Gospel Music Fest? Gospel Music Workshop. But it is like a festival. What we're going to do is this. This young man, I tell you, he got a story, and I'm going to let him share the story about his company and also about one of, now I know the R&B world know who Gerald Levert is and all the Leverts. Well, he really participated in something that was so fabulous with that family, especially with him. And I want him to talk about that. But we're going to meet him when we come back. We'll take a break. Be back in a moment. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Vanessa Show. All right, the man that I promised you, his name is Jimmy Baber. How you doing, Jimmy?
Doing fine. That's how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. And the name of your company here is that We Know Music.
That's correct.
We Know Music. Now, first of all, let's start with We Know Music. How did you come up with that?
There's no I in we.
Oh, I like that.
There's no I, you know, and you need a team effort to make something work.
That's good.
You know?
Yeah,
That's just a general, basic format of trying to be successful.
Right.
You know, you can win a game with a team. You try to be a Michael Jordan and you don't have no team, you ain't gonna win no ball game.
That's so true. And so We Know Music is a record company, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, now it was Gerald Levert. Okay, you're talking about
the daddy,
Eddie Levert.
Eddie Levert.
Okay, you want to talk about that and
yeah,
what's going on?
Okay, yeah, I want to touch on Eddie. As you know, in our early, conversation, we talked about Eddie, and I was 6 years old. Eddie used to sing to my sisters, and I could see that still today.
Okay.
And so we've been knowing him for years. We actually performed in front of the OJs, and I played with them for some time. And we came up with this record. Unfortunately, Eddie lost 2 sons. This record was made before the loss of his 2 sons.
Wow.
So we sent the record out to him, and it was just a connection. He said he'll sing it.
Are you serious?
I couldn't believe it.
The first try was the first?
Oh, without a doubt.
Are you serious?
Believe it or not, my brother, which is Johnny, my twin brother, Eddie and him has a real tragic story to talk about.
Okay. And
that's how this album came about. And my brother worried me, woke me up in the middle of the night and said, listen to this song.
Listen.
Because, they was working in the studio, which is in my home.
Can you tell us the name of it?
WKM Records.
What is it?
Oh, the record?
The name of the song.
The name of the song is Why.
Why? That, you know what? That's a good question, because in life, people ask the question, why? All the time.
Exactly. Why is the world going through all these changes, right? Especially economically.
Right.
Right.
So, okay, so when you asked Eddie Levert about, this song, sing this song, and he just first shot, the reason why I keep saying it was like one time you guys approached him, and he agreed to it.
Right.
That was a favor of the Lord, because that just doesn't happen.
Well, that's a blessing. Well, like I said, we've been in the business for 30 years, but we finally made our stamp here at the Gospel Music Workshop of America.
Gospel Music Workshop of America.
We really made our stamp, and with the release of this song, we knew Eddie was going to be the biggest star. We have Najee on the CD, Bobby Lau, the saxophone player, Najee.
You know who that is? Yeah.
Bobby Lau.
Okay.
And many, many others. Mary Griffin from Patti LaBelle's.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Zacardi Cortez from James Fortune.
Okay.
So we got stars on there.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys are rock and rolling, ain't you?
Well,
where are you guys located at, though? Where is it?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Texas is really popping. I'm getting a lot of people from Dallas and Houston. It's like changing.
4th largest city. And believe it or not, I've been there 30 years. And I'm from Canton, Ohio, which is where Eddie Levert is from.
Wow.
So, it was just a connection.
Wow, Jimmy. So you guys, hey, let's take a break here, and I want to know if you guys looking for new prospects. Can people send music or stuff like that to your record company? Let's answer that when we take the break, okay? Answer that when I come back.
I would love to listen to a lot of
Let's answer that when we come back.
Okay. We'll take a break.
All right, we'll take a break and then we'll come back. All right, with the answer. everybody. Welcome back. Man, we was cracking up where we were when you guys went to advertising. But anyhow, I was asking him if people want to send information or, I mean, send their music to you guys, and would you guys take them on? You know, are you, you know, for your record company or no? How does that work?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. You know,
Okay.
the business is very saturated, but I'm gonna tell them an honest opinion. I'm gonna personally call them back, or how they
You
want
will
me.
personally call
I will
them back?
personally pick up the phone and call them back, or email, or however you want me to reach you, and give you my honest opinion. And if I can be a assist to your project, believe me, I'm gonna put God first, and there we'll work it out together.
So, wow. You know, most people who are presidents and CEOs of their own company don't do nothing like that.
No,
That's unheard of.
most of them
So
just
you'll
too
call and
busy.
give them bad news? Like, I'm
Well,
sorry, this doesn't, it, you know, fit your
I think,
format?
you know, in society, they need to hear a voice. Because everybody will send a letter, thanks, but no thanks.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we got to motivate our young artists, because you really want to know, in gospel, R&B, pop, there's so much talent out here.
I know. I'm sitting here at this workshop, and everybody and their mama can sing.
I mean, you heard it.
I know. You know, when Jimmy, that's so true. I was sitting at, I went to the quartet thing last night.
Right.
I thought, they can sing too. I went to the young people, they can sing. I went to every singing event
Right.
and I'm just overwhelmed with music. I'm like, everyone can sing.
Right. And I'm a firm believer, you know, in the industry, they say you only got a big box and only so many people could fit in that box.
Oof.
And then, like you heard last night, there was so much good talent. And my word to the people that has all this good talent,
Yeah, give them a word.
don't give up.
There you go.
Follow your dream.
That, you know, that was, you basically ended our interview. That's perfect. But before we end, I do want you to get your information, the website, phone number, and just anything like that.
Okay,
Can
right.
you do that for us?
All right, I'm gonna have to look it up on my notes real quick.
Go, you don't know about Harvard?
No.
Jimmy, don't, go ahead.
Yeah, it's WKM Records, and you can email me at wkmrecords.com. Okay.
We know music.
We know music.
You know, I should pick up the phone call and give you a phone call and say, you know what, so you don't know the name of your record.
Well, you know, I'm shy under camera. So.
Right, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Well, I wish you much success and blessings.
All of us from WKM Records want to give you the full CD.
Oh, I've Been Saved.
I've Been Saved.
Gospel compilation.
Right.
Cool. Who do you have on here? Okay. Be grateful. God. Okay. That be grateful.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And we got the license. 10 days for Walter Hawkins Pass. Isn't that a blessing?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
We got the license to record that record 10 days before he passed. That's a blessing. I forgot to mention in the other interview, but you know, that was shocking, wasn't it? And then we was talking with his management company, and next thing you know, we got the word. So we did a tribute. Please check it out on YouTube,
Yes.
WKM Records, tribute to Walter Hawkins.
Bless God, we'll do that. Thank you, Jimmy.
Hey,
Much
thanks
success,
a lot.
and I'm so glad, and
Thanks.
hopefully we get to do this again, right?
Oh, please.
All right.
I'd like to bring the crew back.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Great.
All right, we'll take a break. Be back in a moment.